Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Avadon, the Black Fortress today. Well, we're handing in quests, and I figured as long as we're here, I might as well tell him about Maritzkri, his fate. I knew it would be thus. He ain't go to Avadon. He paid their price. I only hope that the Dorstead will not suffer for it. Why don't you get a new mage? You think it is simple? Mages of skill are very rare anywhere in Linnaeus. Maritzkri was a unique prize. He cannot be replaced. He can be, it's just not easy. Calm down. Of course, we will train harder, we'll be more vicious. We will resume night raids, slitting the throats of the enemy as they sleep. We can no longer afford to be weak or hesitant. This is what the Gaze of Avadon brings. Okay, well, you know what? The mage didn't have to try to summon a demon and other monstrosities to keep you safe. This is what being unsafe brings. Unsafety. That simple. The center of power. I'm not afraid of you. You think I'm afraid of you? Are you crazy? Found a wooden totem, by the way. That fool, he tried to warp its power to his will. It is damaged and it will take there's an extra S there. It will take weeks of work to return it to a state I can use. Still, you deserve a reward for your aid to me. I would not cheat a hand of Avadon. Get a pendant and a crystal. Is it a lovely crystal? Bye. Then I will not keep you. Of course you're not going to keep me. You would have a hard time keeping me. A radiant choker? Why is it on the Oh. Oh, your thing is full, so you can't actually take it. All attacks do more damage. Well, that sounds nice. And then a hostile effect resistance. I don't think I care. 2 intelligence. 2 dexterity. Yeah, I don't think I care. I might care here, actually. The one thing to say is dexterity I was getting a lot. Especially when I was using javelins a lot, but I'm not using them nearly as much anymore, am I? So, you know, I don't think I care as much. That is all. I suppose I'll see you all at Avadon then. Oh, another message. Well, we're here, by the way, almost. I was gonna resume in Miranda's office, but we didn't get there. We get a message. Probably one of our sidekicks wants to... Oh, wait, I know exactly who, because he's not on the left side, is he? What message do you have? It's from Sevilin. You don't say. He asked me to tell you that he had to depart to the Gvar. He had some urgent business there, and he did not know when he would return. He added that if you needed to know where he went, he left some information in his quarters. Right here, I think, are his quarters. Yeah. The port of the Gvar. Yeah, I know. Sevilin wants stuff done. Warriors are necessary. Yes, always. I suppose. In this environment, at least. The beast was created by a wizard named Maritzkri. He's dead. And now I have a little test for you. I would like to see how your judgment is evolving. Do you think your work in Dorstead is complete? I would say no because of the demon, but that's not an actual option. You may be correct, I hope you are, but I doubt it. We should not end our examination. Once a place has attracted the gaze of Avadon, the gaze must remain until all foes of the pact are burned away. And that is a fight for another day. Okay. For now, you must continue to fight, not just for the pact, but to protect us from the Keeper's displeasure. Redbeard is angry. You must return to the Gvar. Well, serendipity, that's all I have to say. What do I need to do in the Gvar? Redbeard's angry, I get it. What do I get to do? Problems with humanoids continue near Goldcrag, and now the dragon Zethran's been injured. What? What now, Titans? Titans, yeah, I called it. Like, they're growing. And because the wretches were led by an ogre, and then the ogres were led by a titan. Obviously, titans were next. I don't know what's leading them. Another dragon, maybe. As we should have suspected all along, I think we are close to the source of this problem. You must return to Zethron, evaluate the lizard's condition, and learn what he knows, then destroy the titans before he kills himself, attacking them again. He attacked them? He's kind of an idiot. Wait, titans? Yes, far stronger than wretches or ogres and far more organized, though they are normally wise enough to refrain from attacking the Pact and its allies. But Zethron seems to have found that they were instigating the attacks against him. He was angry and he did what enraged dragons do. Mistakes, apparently. He seems to feel that Avadon was not doing our part in our bargain, and he is probably right. He hunted the titans and attacked them. I understand that he felled a number of them until their flung boulders knocked him from the sky. He returned to safety, but he is seriously wounded. Why is he angry? Because he feels that we should have seen this coming and prevented it. And it does not matter whether the charge is just or not. We serve at his pleasure. If he wants to make an example of us by sending us to the dungeons, he can. Also, he's right. I'm pretty sure I saw it coming. Let's just put it this way. I also did. So, I don't know. Take the southern portal and return to see Zethron. He can tell you where the Titans are. They have acted against the Pact and their lives are forfeit. Also, find any evidence you can to show who is urging these creatures to rise up against us and bring the villain back to me. Not the dragon. Me. Oh, is that a choice we're gonna get now? Okay, well, that's cool. I should probably make a round of the quest givers. Oh, the door's closed by themselves. Simplicity, I apologize for shirking my duty and leaving you, and yet we of Avadon have another duty, equally as great. We must avenge the loss of our brothers. We have a lot to avenge right now, the way I hear it, and we're not really on top of that. I've gone to the Gvar to continue my hunt for the brigands. I have learned that they might be in a remote region called the White Plains. Since none have offered to help find them, I go alone. Offered? You didn't even ask. You could have just... Did you even ask me, you fool? Should I not return? I wish you well. Beware the treachery that surrounds you. What's this? You're telling me that there's treachery surrounding me now? Could you be more specific? Maybe? That would be appreciated. Who are the quest givers around here? I forget. Oh, I do get meme givers. Yeah, his stock never never restocks, so whatever. Someone approaches, blah 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 blah. It's a pouch. It is icy cold. You can't let it contact bare skin for fear of frostbite. 3 short lengths of bone. Break one of those, and the power within will emerge to aid you. You can also use them to chill drinks. Nice, I think. Okay. Could you be more specific? Zombie bones. 8 of them, not 3, but okay. A Walking Dead for 6 turns. I suppose it's better than his usual gifts. Not really up there where I want it to be, but whatever. Alright, so I wanted to empty Sevilin's bags a bit, but I can't. That's unfortunate. Now the hand wife is over here, and she might have... What is this? Harem of the Kva, first keeper of Avadon. Simplicity. Wait. Yeah. Is there anything else? Later. Okay then. There's another quest giver in the garden. It's Abby, I think. Yeah, Abby. Okay, no, he says resolutely. I suppose I should go see Redbeard, because there's quest givers. I don't know if Redbeard ever gives you a quest that isn't a main quest, because He has given us a quest already, but it was a main quest. He has never given us side quests. Oh, the little wretch might have something for us. Hey, guy. Not yet. Okay, then. Lorela is gone, so I missed my chance with that. He doesn't seem to have anything interesting to say. Yo, how you do? You, Han, come here. I require an opinion. A fresh pair of eyes for a problem. You'll give me your advice. Ah, you see the opportunity to prove your wisdom. Get my attention. Maybe become a heart someday. Good. Here's a problem that faces me. There has been a good deal of unrest in Linnaeus lately. There have been several incidents of attackers trying to kill our Hans. About a week ago, 3 Hans just died in a small village in Calendario. They were traveling through, stayed in an inn, and were murdered in their sleep. We sent a large force there, of course, questioned anyone we could find. All of the sacred people there, peasants and gentry alike, claimed to know nothing. And I find that rather dubious. I'd like to know more. That is not your concern. The problem is being given the greatest of attention. All you need to do is keep alert and never lower your defenses. What do you want from me then, exactly? An attack on Avadon's warriors requires a response. We can never just do nothing. So tell me, this village where the Hans were murdered, what should happen to it? That's terrible. It also shouldn't work, because you turn the people against you. It creates traitors. It doesn't, eradicate them. That's a lesson the Americans learned in Vietnam. I've been watching a documentary series on that, so that's the first example that pops to mind, obviously, but that is something the Americans did rather poorly. I'm gonna go with I don't know enough to say. Of course, because every problem that faces us gives us perfect knowledge, so that we may apply our wisdom with the purity of angels. Nonsense. You know little more than I do, but action is still required. I will have your answer. This will create... Okay, you know what? Both of these just create traitors. It doesn't solve the problem at all. So, this. All of the pack look to Avadon to bring safety. There is no room for gentleness. Sometimes the most important thing is not justice, but stability. For Avadon to function, our warriors must be able to travel freely. Interference cannot be tolerated. So we have had to choose a different path. Yeah, he wanted to know what your judgment was. He said so in the beginning. I sent word yesterday. All of the buildings in the village will be burned to the ground. The fields will be salted. The people of the village will be sent out in all directions. Refugees to spread word of what happens when Avadon is defied. You should be grateful. This was done for your safety, so that your throat is not slit in the night. You are welcome. You make it more likely. All of these people hate Avadon now, and they're spread all over the place. You don't even know where they are. That's so stupid. I think I understand you a little better. Now I must return to my work. What, you? Return later. Well then, I will, Redbeard. And I will distribute my wisdom to you. Well, the quest givers don't really have many quests to give, do they? It's a little disappointing. Only a little. It's fine, I suppose. What time is it? Okay, we're fine on time. Suppose I'm just gonna go to the Kfa. See what happens there. Oh man, Shima. I had equipment for you, but yeah, Sevilin had it. God damn it. Well, that happened. Well, I suppose I'm gonna level you up at least. 5 points, it's been this long. So, strength and dexterity, obviously. Maybe a point of endurance. What was I doing with your skills then? Probably investing in this and then... Wait. What does level 3 does? And then I'm gonna be able to get level 6 next with this, which is gonna give me a lightning pot. Why not? Okay. Do I know how to get to the white, whatever it's called? Actually, maybe I'll learn that from Zethron or something. Was there no... I thought there was a quest giver in here, but I guess not. No, it's inside. It's this building, I think. No. Gold for bags. That's where it is. The quest giver I was thinking of is in there. That's not the only quest giver, obviously, and maybe there is one in the meeting hall, but the one I was looking for is right here. She always has something for me. I'm available for hire, by the way. Hungry for more, more wolves, I am afraid, but these, they are different. They are wolves as before, but led by a special specimen, truly cunning, a black as night. My soldiers have taken to calling it Nightshade. Those few who survived meeting it, it has killed 5 under my command and wounded more. I want the thing dead. Wolf killed 5? No ordinary wolf. This one has been touched by dark magic and sent to harry us, I am sure of it. Though I do not know what crime we have committed to merit such punishment. You exist. That's the only crime you ever commit. All the attacks have been in the lands near Zethron's area to the south of the entrance. Search the thickets down there. Got it. More quests, as it so happens. Honestly, I'd rather do Sevilin first. Sevilin's quest, at least, first. Was there anything interesting in here? You can help, you say. I want to trade with you. Group heal, not the greatest. I was hoping for lockpicks or resurrection scrolls. I guess I must have bought them all if he had any at any point. Oh hey, the smith. I actually I already have a quest from him, don't I? Titan's War Club, that's from him. Yep. Don't need to talk to him then. Was there a quest giver in the meeting hall? I forget all about that. I don't think so. But I might be wrong. I don't remember going there. I know there's the old man, but it's in front of Overseer Levent has emerged from this hall to meet you. His smile. Okay, there is a quest giver here. Yes, once again, I greet you, and I wish to speak with you briefly about the unrest. I hope you can spare me a moment of your time. Yes, as you know, we have faced increasing raids from wretches over the last year or two, but recently they have been joined by ogres and titans. They are starting to seem organized, and I want Avadon to know that I have had no part in it. Why would we think you did? What? You think they're organized? I thought so. Now I'm sure of it. These are wild, unintelligent creatures. They do not trust each other, so for so many of them to move toward us in unity, it is more than just bad fortune. I've sent messages saying as much to Avadon and to Handva's council. I await a reply. I'm an aging mayor of a small town, precariously placed in the middle of the wilds. I have no agents, no wise, no spies. I have no answers. Well, you seem to know a whole lot for someone who's blind and idiot. Wide-eyed stupid. I know that someone will be blamed, someone must be blamed, it is the way of things, but I have spent my whole life serving the pack loyally. I simply wanted a chance to say that before whatever happens, happens. And to show my loyalty, there's something you might want to know about. It's suspicious that he thinks I'm going to suspect him. Why would I? There's someone in the inn, someone suspicious from the Wildrim. Name, I hear, is Alphonse. Always watching, too quiet, natural spy. Might be worth talking to. Remember, it was me who told you. Sure. I guess we'll go to the inn. Eventually. I want to visit old man Questgiver over here. Does it say here? Elder Okan? Elder Okan. Did you manage to accumulate enough wealth to pay me once more? I'm relatively cheap, all things considered. Since you first helped us, a small problem has become a big one. There have always been lizards living in the cacti, big ones, but they have stayed far from town until now. Now they have come as close as the south fields, and nobody helps us. It has been hard, but we have gotten enough money to hire you again. Kill all of the lizards in the thickets to the south. We will be even more poor than before, but we will be safe. Well, your grammar certainly isn't the richest place. No, you will have to pay. My character will insist on that. My character is after power, technically. It's not material power, I keep having to explain that. Not material power, and neither is it political, but it is power nonetheless. And while money is secondary concern, she's aware that it can help bring more interesting stuff, right? You can buy knowledge. You can also buy equipment that will help you survive your tenure in Avadon. So there's that. Methe, traveler. Whoops, I meant to click here to talk to this person. Have you heard any rumors? Oh, you hear many things. I wonder how much the tip was. I've heard news, but it isn't good. First there were witches, then ogres, now I hear the Titans have been sighted. 2 days travel to the southwest. Titans! That's what the pact is supposed to be protecting us from, isn't it? Some people, and I'm not naming names, are not happy about it. You should be naming names. I'm paying you for a reason. Shh, the hand. Mutter. Oh. Mutter. I was talking about that. Well, Ashan isn't there, so maybe he's somewhere else. You look like a person from the Wildrim. You are a person from the Wildrim. Janelle, do you know this guy? Wildrim is large. Why would I know him? Looks to be from the south. I am from the north. And his privacy should be respected. This makes me think of the people that expect you to know other Canadians because you're Canadian. Do you know how fucking big Canada is? It's the second biggest country. Granted, most of it is empty. Still, a lot of that emptiness is between cities. Just saying. Well, can we talk? I prefer solitude. Oh, okay, now he wants to talk. We of the southern woods of Wildrim will come solitude and thought. It is a dangerous time when that can be mistaken for treason, but if it puts me out of danger, I will speak with you, especially since I am in need of help. Okay, I need to threaten you for you to ask for my help? That's weird. You're an idiot. When did you come here? Sought the help of the dragon, took 2 months to see the creature, and 2 minutes for it to hear my plea and dismiss it. Don't bank everything on dragons. That's just not a good plan. Harder than you know, to leave the cool of my forest to walk hundreds of miles on the free roads to this place, but duty required it. You do honor to your tribe. At least Janelle approves, I guess. I came here, I spend my money slowly, living on what little I can, while I try to form a plan. I have had no luck, and now they think me a spy. You need my help, then. I am ashamed, but I do. My people have a sickness. It is spreading. When I left, there had been many deaths. Now I am sure there are more. I came here to talk to the dragon, to look for a cure. The pact was of no help. What do you think? His tribe is from the other side of the mountains from mine, so I have heard nothing of them or their disease. But such things do happen, and I definitely believe that the pact would not help. In such difficult times, no help for savages, yes? I don't think it's about it being savages. I haven't heard of Avadon providing healthcare. That's just not the type of thing Avadon does. It's a secret police. It's not... Okay, it's kind of a government, but it's a government insofar as it's a secret police policing the governments. It doesn't actually offer services other than security. I put the security in quote marks. So yeah, no, I'm not surprised that it's not doing healthcare, and I don't think it's because you're poor. that he knew of the disease. He had seen humans dying of it before when he ravaged their weakened cities, and he knew that it could be cured with a brew made with but the tiniest pinch of dragon's fang. And he didn't give you a fang, I'm guessing. And that was all. Sevilin never helps anyone to obtain the parts of the bodies of dragons. He doesn't want to create a demand for it, whatever that means, so now I must find a way to get such a tooth on my own. Honestly, he's bad at not creating a demand. By the simple fact of saying, that's what you need, you created a demand for it. Whether or not it's possible to get it. I guess he's thinking it's only going to be a demand if people think it's possible, but he is underestimating the power of hope against all hope. Humans do that sometimes. No, apparently they aren't like scales. They don't grow back. Who gives a shit? Punch him hard enough and it's gonna be done. You're gonna be dead too, but yeah, just whatever. I'm kidding. What do you want? I've seen you walking around. I know you travel into the wilds. There are dragons out there, and maybe bodies of dragons. If you can find such a tooth for me, I will bring you the treasure I brought for Sevilin. That is all I can say. I hope you can help me, or I will need to enter the wilds myself. I do not think I can survive in that desert, but I have no choice. I'm surprised he allowed you to keep your treasure, considering you did get a consultation with him. Alright, well, dragon teeth. Do you think we can just kill a dragon somewhere and get the teeth? Tooth? Whatever. Fang? I know there's a dragon underground at Zethri's place. I'm not sure it's a good idea to kill it though. And I know there's a dragon where we found the ogres. That one looked hard to kill, but then again, we're stronger now than we were, so maybe it's more possible now. Who knows? First things first, I want to find Sevilin and get him back in the party. Because Shima did not get weapons upgrades, because the weapons upgrades are kind of stuck in White Plains. I can go there. Nice. I'm going to do that next time though, because it's been 30 minutes real time. It's going to be a little less because I cut a little bit of it. But still, that's almost 30 minutes for me, so that's an episode. Next time we're going to the White Marches, because Sevilin has our stuff. And I want it back. Also, he's a useful character to have around. There's that. Until then, see y'all.